The reason why they always do that thing is that they are trying to help you. They think maybe it's an intruder or something, maybe a hacker trying to take your gains or something. So they just trying to help you. They are not like intentionally trying to do it. So they want to know that you are the real person, that you are opening your account now, not an intruder, not a hacker, not a scammer or something. So that's why they always do that. It took me like 5 years, like for real, 5 years. So I thought it was a problem with my AdSense verification pin. So I did that. After I put in the AdSense verification, I thought automatically that AdSense for YouTube, that tab verification, verify, I thought it was also going to go along with it. Bro, I watched a lot of YouTube tutorials, but they never worked for me. It got to the point that I even thought about closing the AdSense account. And mind you, this account has been like 6 years and there are some revenues in it. So I didn't want to lose that. But it got to the point that I thought, bro, let me just close the account and then open new one. At least $25 is nothing. But I felt like, nah, starting afresh and hitting that $10 threshold before I can get the pin and stuff, that would be so difficult for me. When you open the YouTube studio, there's this chat box there. So I contacted it. It is a robot. So I said, this is how the conversation went. So from the beginning, I was just testing with it. How do I fix this? Always the verification. I tested the YouTube chat box over there. Then it says blah blah blah. He was talking a lot of nonsense. So I was also, everything that it says to me, I will take a picture of it and then send it to Gemini. That's also Google's AI. So it probably should know what is going on. So every time I send it to Gemini, Gemini will tell me this and that. And then Gemini told me that I should tell it that I want to talk with a real human agent. That was how everything started twisting. That's how the twister started. So I said, okay, this is, yeah. So as you can see here, it asked me, do you want to contact a human agent? And I said, yes, absolutely. That I said it was Gemini gave it to me and I copied and pasted it. Yes, absolutely. Please connect me. And then it as you can see, and then it gave me the choice, contact us, and then I tap on it and then I have to choose what my problem is so that they can get me the right agent for me to talk with. So I tapped on it, monetizing my contact or channel. And then I was waiting and then one specialist picked up my contact, and then he replied, hi, my name is Ingrid, blah blah blah. And then I copied what Gemini also gave to me. I said, hi Ingrid, thank you for helping me. I'm facing a complex AdSense Step 2 database conflict on my channel, blah blah blah. And I gave it all to it. And then what Ingrid told me was that the problem is I have to close my account. Yeah, let me summarize everything. Ingrid told me that I have to close my account and then create a new AdSense account. And then mind you, the problem with my account was that I already had that account, then the monetization wasn't working. So I used another AdSense account to create that. So it was I think it was a conflict with, that's why the pin wasn't working, bro. I would dial my number and say we couldn't say any verification, bro. So Ingrid told me I have to close the account. I was like, that's what these YouTube videos has been saying too. And then Ingrid said, yeah, that's what you should do. So I was like, okay, let me close the account, and then as we are chatting live right now, let me close the account and then you guide me what to do next. Then Ingrid said, okay. Then all of a sudden my network just went boom, blank. And then I lost connection with Ingrid. So that means any moment I'll come to chat with her, with that person, any moment I'll come and contact them, it will go to a different agent. So I was like, okay, let me try another one. And then in an hour or two later, I tested again. And then this one was, this new specialist is called Rona or whatever he says, Rona or whatever he says. So Rona answered, I told him about my case. So mind you, the very moment you test with them, you have a case number. So you can tell them so that they can refer to that case. So they're gonna read over them. So you have to wait like 10 minutes or like maybe 10 or 7 minutes. So I told them, hi, I was just in live chat 10 minutes ago under case ID that I told him Gemini gave me, so I copied it and pasted it. And then Rena was like, I see that you need help with your AdSense account, right? No worries. I will take a look on your interaction with Ingrid. Yeah. So I have to wait for like 3 to 5 minutes. So what Rona also told me was like, it was not a problem with them. The problem was with my SIM carrier. So I use MTN. So I have to visit the MTN branch or call their customer care center and tell them about my problem, that I'm not receiving SMS from my AdSense, YouTube AdSense, and that they're gonna fix it for me. So I called MTN. MTN told me that it's not their problem. So they even gave me my case ID. My case ID so that they can fix it for me. So I waited and waited the whole day, nothing came, blah blah blah. The case ID, they send it to me on my SMS, so I have to wait for them so that they can call me. I waited and waited and waited, no call came. And then I was like, well, let me go and buy a Vodafone SIM. If maybe my MTN is not working, then maybe a Telecel SIM is gonna work. So I bought a Telecel SIM card, a brand new one, bro. I waited and waited and waited and waited, bro. No, nothing came. It just kept saying we couldn't send the verification code to this number. So in the midnight, that was when I woke up. That was when everything changed. I woke up again in the midnight. That time I was very, very angry. Like for real, I was so angry and furious. when I tested, I was like, want to talk with the support team. I just said it direct. I didn't want anything. So I said it straight, like, I want to talk with the support team. And then this one, he's called CJ. He was like, welcome, blah, 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 your case ID. He gave me a case ID. I was like, nah, bro, I need agent help. So this one, Gemini also know how far I've went. So I take screenshot and I also take picture on my laptop screen and then send it to Gemini. And that's why he's saying. Then Gemini also understood my problem now. So he summarized everything from my old Gmail account connectivity with the new one with the AdSense and blah, blah, blah. So it summarized the whole thing and I sent it to CJ. And then CJ was like, I understand you are experiencing a step 2 AdSense association loop and need assistance with manually resetting it. That was my problem right there. Yep. So CJ also, sharing some pleasantries and stuff. So he was like, let me check this for you. And I was like, he was like, I should give him some 3 minutes because he's reading through my case number from the beginning to now my new explanation. So he's combining them to make them make sense. So he was reading through, and then I was still waiting. Then CJ will keep on asking me, are you there? Are you there? And I'll be like, yeah, I'm there. He was like, are you there? Yeah, because this thing, I think it was a problem with the loop with my old Gmail being a backend to the new one. So it was like conflicting. It was some conflict with them. So I was waiting. Yeah, he kept asking, "Are you there?" Like, "Yeah, I'm there." "Are you there?" "Of course of course I am." "Are you there?" Nah. He was like, "I'm still checking on this. Please allow me another 5 minutes. I appreciate your time and patience." And I kept waiting. And then I also told him what Rona told me. Rona told me that my old Gmail account is actually not the issue here, so we don't need to worry about that. Because I didn't want him to mention that my Gmail is blah blah blah, so I have to call my career. Nah, I didn't want him to mention that too because I'm tired of that. So I also repeated what Rona told me, and then he was like, "In regards to your case, we need assistance from our internal team." That's when everything changed for me, because this was a problem with the internal team, not my career, not my same career. It was a problem. That was the help that I needed from the beginning. But Ingrid didn't understand me, and Rona also didn't understand me. So CJ was my main help right here. So he was like, "We need assistance from our internal team." Yep, that was what I needed from the beginning. So I had to wait for like 3 to 5 minutes. And one of the things that I was also doing was that every tab that I open, like everything that I open, I'll take a screenshot and then save it in my Google Drive and then manage access for that folder that everybody can view whatever is in, and then I'll copy that link and send it to them, because you cannot share any file with them. So you have to keep your records in your Google Drive, copy the link and then send it to him. That's how Ingrid told me from the beginning. So that was how I was sharing attachments with them. Yep. So everything, any procedure, that anytime we proceed, I take a screenshot, put it in the Google Drive, and then share the link to them, and then they will view it. So I send those old screenshots from the Google Drive link. I send it to them, and then he was like, "Yeah, I've seen it." Blah blah blah. Then he kept asking, "Thanks for sharing. Are you there?" I said, "Yeah, of course I am, CJ." Then he was like, I'm coordinating with the internal team. Please allow me another 5 minutes. I'll be right back with more information." Bro, so as I was just lying on my bed, bro, just smiling. Even though I didn't know. I was just laughing because it was like I'm healing. Yeah, he kept asking, "Are we connected?" I was like, "Yes, we are." And then boom. Boom. This was when everything changed. He just said, "Please refresh your N tab. Our internal team approved your account." When he said that, I was just staring at my laptop screen. I was like, "What the fuck is this nigga saying?" Like I should just I should just refresh my N tab like that, just like that. So I took my phone, and then I opened the YouTube studio on my mobile phone, and then I tapped the N tab. But instead for me to see those three options, green, red, green, in the middle, that is two-step, not verify, that kind of shit, it wasn't there. The N tab was like open wide. I was like, "Yo, what the hell?" So I said, "Wow." And then CJ was like, "Amazing, right?" And then I took the screenshot and put it in the Google Drive and sent it to him. I was like, "Are you talking about this now?" Because I thought maybe I was going to say something that's very, humorous or something. But it was, the end type was so simple. I didn't see anything that could shake me. So I was like, is it this now?" And then he was like, "That's the fix." I was like, "That's right." Yeah, he said that. Yep, that's right. I was like, "Wow, it is linked now." And then I was like, "So now, as we'll be showing on my videos," and he said, "That's correct. You can earn revenue." And because of that, I was scared to even open my AdSense account because I didn't know maybe if I was going to see that homepage again. Well, I didn't want to see that page again. So I had to ask him for him to confirm for me that if I open the AdSense account, wouldn't they show me to verify my number again? Then he said no. I'm like, yo. So I opened my AdSense account and then it was just, bro, just my old revenue was just there, lying down there like that. I'm like, yeah.